everyone, today's video we are going to review on Rhinoshield phone case. So actually about a year ago, I was being sponsored by Rhinoshield and they kindly gifted me a few phone case right here, and I've got two more in the box. It's not because they're brand new, because I actually keep their boxes, so I put them in it whenever I interchange them. Today's video is not sponsored, okay? It is through my own honest opinion and the legit condition that I literally want to show you, like after the whole entire year, right? So what I will do later is I will do a close-up shot so that y'all can see the actual condition better. So if you'd like to check out the phone case that were gifted to me, I will link it somewhere there. For you to take a comparison with today's condition if you like. True enough that their casing are on a pricey range, but I would say that with the variations of design available and also the types of casing that is made, plus the most important things are the quality and performance, I can understand why it costs that much. Okay. Sorry for the noise out there. My neighbors are usually smashing their door when they come back. I have no idea why. But anyway, let's come back to it. So, as I was saying, that their quality and performance is the key to why it costs that much. But I would say compared to some other expensive brands, I think it's worth it to get a Rhinoshield. Because, I mean, I have spent money on the expensive ones before, but they always turn yellow. Like their transparent case always turn yellow, and it makes your whole phone look so disgusting. So that ever happened, and I swear to myself that I never want to buy expensive phone case anymore, because I would just buy the cheap ones and within 3 months it will still turn yellow and I will just change it out, right? Can you see Rhinoshield ones? This is the one that I use daily. And for a year, it has not turned yellow, right? I don't know whether it will turn yellow, but even if it does have a color tone change, it's not noticeable. I never thought this is possible. Like, until I use Rhinoshield, I never thought that a case can never turn yellow. Their quality really stands the test of time. Like up till now, I have never changed my phone case to any other cheap ones. I'm still happily using the one that they sponsored me a year ago, and I haven't think of changing it, because honestly the main reason for me to change a phone case is because it has turned yellow and yucky. Like even with heavy usage, I could say that there's like minor scratches here and there, but I'm just very pleased that it doesn't turn yellow, because that's the main concern for me. Okay, now that I have removed my phone case from my phone, I'm going to show you up close. Okay, just let me get this one out from the box as well. Before I get into it, let me just tell you the types of phone case. So this one right here is their solid suit phone case, and the one with this detachable thing here is their Mod NX type. The solid suit phone case, usually you won't see much of the visible scratch marks, because they are the matte surface type. Alright, so let me just put the box aside. Okay, I'm gonna show you the solid suit first, since it is the easiest material to use, and you will never get the fingerprints on this type of casing as well. And the durability is very good. But in my opinion, when I use solid suit phone case, it's how should I put it? When I fit my phone in, the moment I wanted to push it out, it's really hard to push out my phone, because of the material used is very hard compared to their Mod NX. The moment once I push this just a little bit at the corner, this thing will be out. If you can, I don't know if you can see from here, the moment once I pushed it, it will move, right? So it is this type of casing that, alright, let me just remove it. Okay, it's detachable like this. So with this type of phone case, it is much easier for me to interchange. So most of the time, I like using this one, and this one. So this is the two heavily used phone case that I have been using for the whole entire year. This one right here, I actually just changed it right before I filmed. Okay, so with this, let me use my phone as a background to create the black surface and the contrast of the light that you can see. After a year of usage, of heavy usage, you can see a lot of visible scratch marks, but if I put my phone case on, it's honestly not that obvious. Like right here, there's one type of scratch marks. Okay, the very obvious one like this, under the light when it goes in a certain angle. You can see right here. Like I said, I change out these two phone cases very often. So whenever I change, like I will have to upgrade my phone like this. So sometimes it does get like scratch mark internally. So this is the one with the pop socket. And you can also see quite like visible scratch mark. Actually, this scratch mark has more compared to this one. Most of the time I use this, and I can put it onto my phone for you to see. Okay, you can see the scratch mark is way worse. It will be camouflaged out a little bit, right? And when you use it, honestly, like this. Okay, yeah, you can still see quite a bit under the light. As long as it doesn't yellow, I'm fine by it, right? And okay, you see, this is the way I change out my phone case. I'll just push it right here and the other corner, and then I'll flip and push it back in on this side. Like this too, you can see the color doesn't deviate at all. It means that I am convinced that it actually didn't yellow at all throughout the whole entire year. Okay, I think my iPhone 8 will be a better example in terms of heat resistance from the yellowing, because I only have one iPhone 8 casing and I have been using this casing throughout. Like I never change at all because I don't have any other iPhone 8 casing, right? And you guys know how iPhone 8 processor works right now. Just to keep up with the iOS, it burns. It burns so much. There are sometimes I actually witness my iPhone 8 overheating. Like when I hold it, it will be hot. And even with that crazy heat, right, it doesn't yellow. Look, clear. Clear is good. Wait, just a minute. Is this a dirt? Let me just take a look. Yep, it's a dirt. And it's easily clean out. You see, I just use like a tissue and a little bit of solution. As you can see, there are quite a few scratches there. Under the light, you can see a lot of crazy micro scratch, right? Some are not that micro, of course, but it doesn't yellow. Like now, let me take the three of casing put together. Does it look yellow at all to you? No, right? The only one that I didn't get to use much is this one. This is also a Mode NX, okay, and you can see like there's like a bubble mark because I have kept it in the box for really long. You can see these two white streaks here. They are cracks. Like, I mean, it's not serious because over right here it doesn't show the cracks at all. So I mean, it is not entirely chipped. Alright, it's not chipped. It has a crack line because that time when I was changing my phone, as usual, I push one side first and in order to get the phone out, right? But the moment once I pushed it, and then the cracks happen. So like, I don't know why, but it happened. And ever since then, I just didn't use it. So I think I only used this for less than a month. I'm just wondering, is it because of the opaque painting or printing that they have on this one that it tends to show the crack, while the transparent ones have no issue? I mean, I don't know, but the reason why I didn't use this is because of the piano black surface like that. It tends to show dust and dirt even more visible. Like especially if sometimes when I moisturize my hand and then when I touch my phone, and the whole oiliness of it will just be seen, like it is visible. The oil is so visible that it makes the whole entire phone look so gross. So I mean, after a while I just didn't really want to use it, just because, you know, the piano black style of surface just doesn't really suit my oily hands. To be honest, I actually prefer the transparent ones better, because I just like to show my Apple logo at the back. Yeah. Condition, no cap, is legit, okay? And so if you are considering to get yourself a premium phone case that doesn't yellow and have very good durability and good performance, well, you can actually consider Rhinoshield. I will actually first and second vote for Rhinoshield. So yeah. Oh, okay, there you go. That's all I have to prove, and thank you for watching. Bye.